Hey you guys, and welcome to a new video. Today I have some tea for you. You know how oftentimes when Foodie Beauty uploads a new shocking mukbang or she uploads something really embarrassing that the rest of the world would think twice about showing the internet or putting out there for the world to see, Foodie Beauty uploads it. So oftentimes we're left wondering, does she have feeders? We wonder, does she upload these things? Like, does Salah have a certain, kink where he likes to embarrass her? Does she upload these videos for somebody else? Well, I got news for you. Do you guys know who BBW Veronica is? I can't get into it right now. All I really know about her is the cake stuff, and I'm not even gonna get into that. But she is a content creator and she caters to a certain audience, right? Well, I was nosing around on Twitter, and she says that her and Foodie Beauty have a client in common. Yes. So all of this started with this tweet right here. Shenanigans shares a clip from Foodie's vlog where Foodie's walking up a flight of stairs and struggles. Her breathing is horrible and she falls. They keep it in. He eventually helps her back up, and then she has to take an elevator the rest of the way.
Oh, babe.
Thanks.
Anytime, babe. You okay?
Yeah. I think one flight is enough for today.
Okay.
Every day I can try to increase.
So looking through the comments section, Felicity said, "How embarrassing. Is this what he signed up for? A 40-year-old woman who falls over trying to get up one flight of stairs? Someone who needs applauding for stepping up a small mound in the desert? Easy peasy." I'm on top of the world. I can't believe she even left this in. Regina said, "She likes to do these drastic exercise things so that she can claim injury. Just wait and see." Surely she's watched enough TikTok and YouTube to know that people as big as her have to start really small. Climbing flights of steps isn't recommended. Potato said, "I've actually felt like this for a while because she tries difficult exercises without much other experience with lower impact stuff that allows her to gain stamina. It almost always ends with an injury or BS excuse as to why she is incapable of any type of exercise." Amanda said, "I'm honestly impressed she got as far as she did before collapsing." Tillian said, "Just what every young man wants in a wife, someone he has to help up the stairs." Highlight said, "This is shocking." I saw BBW Veronica reply, and then I noticed all her replies, and she kind of exposes Foodie Beauty. Now, to keep this video advertiser friendly, I'm going to have to edit some of the words and change them around, but you guys will get the general idea. So BBW Veronica responds, "It's called fat struggle prawn. Lots of guys like to watch people become immobile." And she says, "It's just prawn. You're welcome." So Lori says what we were all thinking, well, any of us reading this thread, and if you're watching this video now, thank you for verifying what we've all suspected. I mean, yeah, we've all wondered the things she's uploading, like her rapid decline. She's uploading her health getting worse and worse, and yet she continues to eat and eat and eat. She uploads her struggling to breathe, to even walk.
Where do you want to sit?
She keeps footage in her vlogs where she's completely out of breath, sometimes from just sitting or standing around.
All right, now for this shirt here. I love it. I love the necklace that comes with it, the accent necklace. It's actually too small. It's too small around.
So it makes sense that she's uploading this all for a certain group of people who desire to watch that. So then I want to see more of BBW Veronica's replies, so I nose around, and she ends up spilling some tea that her and Foodie share a client. And she says that his entire fantasy revolves around growing to immobility and having a caretaker. She says this entire arc is nothing but a client's fantasy being played out on YouTube to an unsuspecting audience, which is part of her fantasy or desire. So, me being who I am, I want to know more. I see Cowboy Dog asked, how long has she had this client? Could you give us an idea of how much she would be paid? So I'm going to bookmark that so I can keep you guys updated. And Meow Meow said, I believe she may have done feeder content, but I don't think she is trying to be immobile. Don't clients keep this type of info private? Can we see some sort of proof? BBW Veronica responds, I've talked about him on live and here on Twitter for almost 2 years now. He's an online only, not in-person client, so no info to keep private. I'm a fantasy provider. I'm not an actual Feedie like Foodie is. I just talk about it with them. I don't actively participate like her. She continues that she's been saying that Foodie's channel is catered towards a certain audience, and it's just now people are realizing it's very true. She says, I can answer any questions you may have. Feel free to ask. And people are starting to ask, so I'm going to bookmark this too. Dave Serious asks, does he pay for the meals she eats in mukbang videos? And does he choose the food? Does he request that the food be eaten in a certain way, like with hands or large serving spoons? Iron Stuff said, doesn't her doing this put her channel at risk? Why isn't she doing private videos? Veronica responds, that's what I don't understand. There are several pro feedies that have YouTube channels too, but they keep the fantasy stuff behind a paywall like normal people. Foodie has always felt above the law when it comes to fantasy stuff on YouTube. Again, I'm changing the words just to keep this video okay for YouTube. Dirty Uncle Sal comments in the thread, didn't this person say she shared a common client with Foodie Beauty once before? Around about the time she and a couple other people were simping for Allah when he first came around claiming he had tea? BBW Veronica responds, I have had the same client for almost 2 years. It's the same dude, LOL. So I wanted to know more, you guys, so I nosed around a bit more, and I found more of BBW Veronica talking about the client. So she says, the client we share has been MIA for me since Thanksgiving. So that means she's getting all the December dollars, and I know he isn't her only one for sure. Somebody asks her, oh my gosh, how do you know you have the same client? He told you? She responds, I've been talking to him for over a year now, and she's included in his fantasy as his caretaker. They are getting immobile together. He is a gainer, so my role is to fatten them up. She says, but this is why she loves when people speculate on her mobility. It's actually part of the fantasy. BBW Veronica's story makes sense to me, and I believe her. I do. You guys let me know what you think down in the comment section. I'm going to keep a lookout for things. I'm going to keep a lookout, and I'll probably have an updated video tomorrow for you. But you know what? We knew she has to pay for all this stuff somehow, right? The moving apartments, the paid for husband, the car, the travel, the food. Addictions are expensive, so how is she affording the food alone with her YouTube income? She's not making that 20 grand on YouTube like she used to. So, like I said, it all makes sense to me. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, you guys. Let me know down in the comments section. I hope you guys are having a great day, great evening, wherever you are. And I will see you so soon. Bye.
Season 3 is gonna be lit.
Season 3 is gonna be
Go!